anticipation finally leads to this. The most polarizing individual in WWE history, John Cena, against a man with an incredible groundswell of support, Daniel Bryan. Will the 11-time WWE Champion retain his title, or will we enter the era of Bryan?
It's been a long time since we've seen someone be as hot with the WWE Universe as Daniel Bryan has been in recent months. I mean, we haven't seen this kind of electric momentum since guys like The Rock, or even Bryan's opponent, John Cena.
Bryan sees Cena as an entertainer, while Daniel calls himself a wrestler, and a more superior one than Cena. The champion disagrees. We'll see who's right tonight. Going for the big one. No, he lets him out. Yeah, I think he knew he wasn't going to get the submission there.
This guy's dangerous in and out of the ring, and it looks like he wants to prove just that.
These are two men who are proud of who they are. Daniel Bryan calling John Cena a parody of a wrestler. And in turn, Cena saying Daniel doesn't belong in the same class as The Rock, Shawn Michaels, Batista, all men Cena has beaten.
Nailed it.
On the topic of Cena and Bryan being proud superstars, pride is woven into the fabric of both men. And Daniel Bryan does not feel respected by John Cena. Daniel Bryan is hopefully on his way to greatness, but he's not at John Cena's level yet.
John's just trying to teach Daniel a lesson. What's Daniel's catchphrase? Respect.
Weeks of anticipation finally leads to this. The most polarizing individual in WWE history, John Cena, against a man with an... Weeks of anticipation finally leads to this. The most polarizing individual in WWE history, John Cena, against a man with an incredible groundswell of support, Daniel Bryan. Will the 11-time WWE Champion retain his title, or will we enter the era of Bryan?
It's been a long time since we've seen someone be as hot with the WWE Universe as Daniel Bryan has been in recent months. I mean, we haven't seen this kind of electric momentum since guys like The Rock, or even Bryan's opponent, John Cena.
Bryan sees Cena as an entertainer, while Daniel calls himself... This could be it. Look at this. He let it go. Curious decision there, Michael.
These two competed against each other 10 years ago on an episode of WWE Velocity, in a time before John Cena brought us into an era of ruthless aggression.
10 years is a very long time, Michael, and Daniel and John have been on a distinctively different path since that night.
Byron said these two have been on different journeys since they first met, Corey. Daniel Bryan believes his path has given him a deeper love for our sport.
In Daniel's opinion, if John Cena were fired tomorrow, he'd go back to his mansion and his multi-million-dollar lifestyle and never wrestle again. If Daniel Bryan gets fired, and it has happened, if Bryan gets fired, you'll see him in every armory, every gymnasium that's filled with 30 people and a wrestling ring, because Daniel Bryan loves wrestling.
It's no secret that Mr. McMahon doesn't care much for John Cena, but he really would hate to see Daniel Bryan become champion. I mean, Mr. McMahon has even tried to give Daniel Bryan a makeover.
I mean, you can put a suit and tie on a goat, but it still looks like a goat, Cole.
Elbow drop!
Right to the heart. That big elbow pad Cena's sporting could become a target.
Daniel Bryan's a submission specialist. You know he's game plan for that elbow.
Something we'll have to keep an eye on.
Picking up on Mr. McMahon's opinion of Daniel Bryan, I do see where the chairman of the board's coming from. Daniel Bryan isn't the most well-kept superstar. He's a bit grungy. John Cena at least fits the prototype of a WWE champion a little bit more.
I think Daniel Bryan knows he doesn't have the look. He's not going to be starring in movies or be on a cereal box, but Daniel Bryan is a wrestler.
His shoulders are down. And the kick out.
Big Match John is not going to go down that easily.
One thing I like about Triple H refereeing this match is the fact that the game is going to give some leeway. He's going to let these guys go. That's the way the WWE Universe wants it. I think that's the way both these superstars want it.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh, he's able to reverse it.
Oh, no!
Oh, stun gun.
Daniel Bryan is putting up more than a hell of a fight right now. Oh, boy, he is rolling. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Incredible combo.
That's what he was looking for, Michael. Well, John Cena's in a real bad spot.
Leg is trapped. There it is.
STF. The STF locked in. Is he going to make him tap?
This one is over.
There's something we should address, something we need.
Uh-oh, the forearm's going to cut off the wind.
What's going to happen now? He caught him slipping. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does. Michael, you remind us of Randy Orton possibly lurking in the shadows with that Money in the Bank contract. The Viper could be more like a vulture tonight if he chooses to cash in that contract.
I don't think either John or Daniel have any room in their mind to be thinking about anything else other than the task at hand, gentlemen.
When this guy's on, look out. He might have it. Look at this.
That should do it. Well, John Cena's in a real bad spot.
We have to credit John Cena for handpicking Daniel Bryan for this opportunity tonight. Cena respecting Daniel as an athlete and competitor.
Here we go.
I don't know. Is that enough to stop Cena?
Oh, what a crossface.
This one's over, guys. Hopefully John Cena can recover.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. Daniel Bryan caught by Cena.
Unbelievable power from Cena.
Got him in position for the AA, perhaps. Daniel Bryan rolls him up, shoulders down to win the title on a kick out.
So close.
Oh, he caught him in the back of the neck.
Nice recovery for Daniel Bryan.
The champion is rocked.
Bryan feels it.
Bryan has Cena where he wants him. Could this be his moment? Running knee.
Cover him.
New champion.
Hooks the
New
leg.
champion.
Bryan's the WWE champion.
He did it. What a road. The trials and tribulations for Daniel Bryan. And he can now call himself champion.
Daniel Bryan celebrates massive moment at SummerSlam.
Oh, whoa, wait.
The former champ clearly objecting to the situation.
Not objecting, Corey. Shaking his hand.
That shows you how much of a class act John Cena is to say, hey, Daniel, tonight you were the better man.
Triple H now celebrating with the new champion. You can only imagine what's going through Daniel Bryan's mind right now. This has got to be the greatest moment of his career.
No doubt about it, Corey.
Oh, no.
What's that? Randy Orton.
Oh, my God. Orton has the Money in the Bank contract.
Hey, guys, you don't think now Randy Orton's thinking about cashing in, do you?
Daniel Bryan says he's ready, but is that smart? He just went through a grueling war with John Cena.
Orton might be having second thoughts.
More mind games from the Apex Predator.
Another, And Daniel Bryan's celebration continues. Randy Orton still thinking about it, perhaps. Oh, my God!
What the hell?
Triple H!
No!
With a pedigree to Bryan!
What is going on?
You gotta be kidding me!
No, not like this. Not like this.
Randy Orton! Is he gonna cash in? Daniel Bryan's out cold thanks to Triple H! You gotta be kidding me!
I'm still trying to process what we just witnessed.
What is going on?
Randy Orton's cashing in. That's what's going on, Saxton.
Triple H just pedigreed Daniel Bryan, and now Orton.
Triple H just handed Orton the WWE Championship.
You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me.
New
It was a setup.
WWE champion,
Randy Orton is the new champion.
Welcome back to Raw, and tonight's main event, a steel cage tag team match pitting Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt against the Usos.
The night started with a tag match between the foursome that ended in disqualification, but now the only way to win is by pinfall, submission, or escape.
While the WWE Universe continues to beg for Daniel Bryan to see the light. This is Bryan's chance to finally show his new brother, Bray Wyatt, that he belongs. Wyatt family.
That'll cost some teeth. What a stomp. Good grief. Harsh impact.
Slam down hard.
Looking a little adamant up on that turnbuckle.
Oh, this could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick. Assault on the lower back.
Ooh, nasty impact. It's quite obvious that the veteran nature of Bryan and Wyatt is paying off here as their conditioning outclasses the Usos.
Jey Uso is a little dazed, and it may be the effects of tonight's opening match that the Wyatts were able to shake off more efficiently. Corey, he actually shared the ring with Bray Wyatt back in NXT. How has he been able to instill this following for both the WWE Universe and competitors like Daniel Bryan?
Well, it's really quite simple, Cole. Wyatt speaks with passion in his teachings of
Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan looking to escape the cage here. Trying to get up over the top. Meanwhile, the Usos trying to run interference. Remember, you win via escape over the top or through the door, or pinfall or submission inside the ring.
Oh, man. Bad landing. The Usos
and now it's the Usos looking to escape. Jimmy and Jay looking to win this matchup. That's Harper and Rowan.
Uh-oh, watch out.
Wait, oh my God! The Usos win!
What a victory. Ooh.
Kevin Harper just blasted one of the Usos. Rowan taking out the other.
We got a fight on the outside after a absolute war inside.
The Usos don't look very victorious right now.
Jimmy and Jay, however, winning the steel cage match over Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt. And Bray Wyatt is irate. He is livid.
Bray Wyatt seemingly master plan just backfired.
Well, he's embarrassed, Byron. He's embarrassed he lost to the Usos. What are we witnessing?
I've got no idea.
Oh, wait a minute.
Daniel Bryan allowing himself to be a sacrifice for Bray Wyatt, or maybe not.
Daniel Bryan defying Bray Wyatt.
The WWE fans are going insane.
This is not a smart move, Bryan.
And now what is Bray doing?
sacrificing himself to Daniel Bryan. Maybe Daniel Bryan is starting to come to his senses.
Oh, look out!
And Bryan unloading on Bray Wyatt! And finally, the spell has been broken! Bryan's decided he no longer wants to be under the control of Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family. Or was it a ruse all along? Harper and Rowan, they're locked outside of the steel cage as Daniel Bryan continues the assault on Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is in deep trouble as Daniel Bryan
unloading.
Bray Wyatt feeling the fury of Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan's been waiting a long, long time for this. And you have to wonder, guys, if this was a complete setup, if this was a ruse. Daniel Bryan is shedding the skin of the Wyatts.
Drop kick with precision.
What does Bray Wyatt have to do at this point to stay in the match? You have to wonder how much more he has to give here in this Tornado Tag Team match.
It's make or break time here, and he absolutely has to find a way to get back on the offensive if he wants to win this match.
Oh, can he finish the job? Now that was an impressive series of moves.
He's lining him up. With the damage sustained by Wyatt, he could be on his way out.
He's absolutely running on fumes right now.
But is it enough to defeat Wyatt here?
Beautiful technique.
Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
Daniel Bryan is liberated. Daniel Bryan's going to make the patriarch of the Wyatt family pay with his running knee. The exclamation point on the end of this relationship. And the celebration from the newly liberated Daniel Bryan. Bryan soaking in the moment, as he should. And the WWE Universe absolutely loves it.
75,167 sold out in New Orleans. The story since day one is the Authority does not want this man, Daniel Bryan, to be the face of WWE. In their mind, it just wouldn't be best for business, but the Yes Movement has forced the Authority's hand.
Will the WWE Universe be chanting yes at the end of WrestleMania? The winner of this match will enter a triple threat match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship later tonight.
It's the King of Kings, the Cerebral Assassin, the COO, the Game, Triple H versus the B-plus player, Daniel Bryan.
The King of Kings, Triple H, is looking as imposing tonight than at any point during his dominant 20-year reign.
You know, normally I'd accuse you of kissing up to the boss, Byron, but that assessment's actually pretty spot on.
Well, thanks.
The one thing I worry about with Triple H in this match is his overconfidence. This is the Game's 18th WrestleMania, and he's made us aware that he's put down a lot of superstars with more credentials than Daniel Bryan under these bright lights. Painful attack focused on the chest.
Corey brought up an interesting point of Triple H possibly being overconfident. On paper, this is certainly a mismatch. Triple H is tough and has a strength advantage.
He is, but Daniel Bryan is tough and strong too. But Daniel Bryan's strength doesn't come from lifting weights. It comes from his heart and all of these people. If Triple H truly thinks Daniel Bryan is just a B-plus player, then he's already underestimated him.
And there's his speed paying off.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Triple H.
Guys, imagine our WrestleMania main event if Triple H wins. We'll have an Evolution reunion to decide the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. It's the thing movies are made of.
I don't know what movies you've been watching, Corey, but it's obvious that the WWE Universe has been very vocal on who they want to see in tonight's main event. The Authority just doesn't listen to the fans' desire to have somebody like Daniel Bryan succeed. I need to question with the way the Authority has treated Daniel Bryan, what kind of example they think they're setting for young superstars who are trying to burst on the scene, perhaps even from NXT.
The Authority exemplifies leadership, Cole. It's hard for an ignoramus like yourself to understand the tough decisions they have to make, all in effort to do what's best for business.
You called me an ignoramus. Showing some quickness there. Corey, my previous question still wasn't answered. What kind of example is the Authority setting? I mean, a few weeks...
The Yes Lock is in! The Yes Lock is in!
Unreal! Oh, it's locked in, the crossface!
Elbow drop!
Right to the heart.
Elbow drop!
Right to the heart.
Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Both of these men have so much to fight for tonight. Triple H looking to do what he believes is best for business and crush the Yes Movement. And Byron, Daniel Bryan has over 75,000 reasons sitting here tonight.
Well, Daniel... Bryan feels that he owes these people. It's all of these people that got him here. Tonight is the night for everyone that's been told they're not good enough, not strong enough, that they don't look the right way. This is their night.
He's too quick for him there.
Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Triple H has had a reign of tyranny for... Quite a while in WWE. Some people think all his power and success are because he married well.
Oh, shut up, Saxton. Don't you dare discredit Triple H. The reason Triple H has what he has is because of his dominance in the ring. That dominance has kept him at the top. Every flavor of the week superstar that's been thrown the King of Kings way has fallen to the throne.
Irish whip.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Looking at Triple H here, guys, he's the much larger of the two men, but the end may be near.
Over and over.
You can bet every superstar on the roster is crowded around the monitors in the back to see which one of these guys comes out victorious.
Cole, you mentioned Triple H's time away from the ring being a factor. Let me tell you, when you get to the level of Triple H, there's no such thing as ring rust.
Dive! Corey, check this out.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Triple H setting it up. He wants no part of the outside.
Whoa, Triple H dodged that one.
No, reverses it.
The elbow!
And that one drops him. Somebody's on a mission tonight.
Lariat! Guys, did you ever wonder why this huge match is on first? You know who has the power to put this match on first here at WrestleMania? That's Triple H. He has plenty of time to rest before the big triple threat match.
Of course, the winner of this match goes on to face Randy Orton and Batista later tonight for the WWE World Heavyweight title. The game looking to capture his 14th World Championship, or the night may very well end with Daniel Bryan's dream finally coming true. And not losing sight of what lies ahead for the winner with these two battling each other a second time.
That'll rock him.
Wait a minute.
I've been glancing. Over at Stephanie McMahon throughout this match, and I'm nervous for Daniel Bryan. If there's anybody in this arena who wants to beat up Daniel Bryan more than Triple H, it's Stephanie.
First of all, Saxton, keep your eyes off the game's wife. She's here in support of her husband.
And again, guys, so much at stake here tonight for Daniel Bryan and Triple H. The winner will move on to a triple threat for the championship.
With one good arm, here comes Bryan.
Buster by the game.
Stopped in his tracks is Daniel Bryan, and Triple H looks poised to take over.
And now he's looking for the pedigree to put Daniel Bryan away. Nowhere to go, pedigree.
This maybe is
over. Cover by Triple H to advance to the championship match. And Daniel Bryan kicks out. Stephanie cannot believe what just happened. How did Bryan kick out of the pedigree?
It's got to be Bryan's heart. It's Bryan's desire that continually carries him through.
Triple H cannot believe what just happened.
Daniel Bryan might not have anything left in the tank. There you see Stephanie shouting a few words of encouragement to her husband, the game, to finish the job.
Everything the authority has tried to do to suppress the dreams and desires of Daniel Bryan.
Stephanie perhaps reminded Triple H that Daniel Bryan is just a B-plus player.
The authority for so many years trying to hold Daniel Bryan down, and now an opportunity tonight to end Daniel Bryan's dream here at WrestleMania.
When will Daniel Bryan realize that he is downright overmatched right now?
It's not in Daniel Bryan's DNA, Corey. He doesn't accept failure.
Triple H dragging him to the middle of the ring, looking once again to put Bryan away with a second pedigree. And Daniel Bryan able to reverse it. Bridges on the cover, and Triple H kicks out.
Triple H held on.
And now once again, Triple H going for the pedigree on Bryan.
Bryan trying to block it.
Daniel Bryan showing signs of life. Oh! And another knee.
Measured brutality from the cerebral assassin.
As much as we talk about the heart and the desire of Daniel Bryan, you cannot discount the incredible experience of the game, Triple H.
The in-ring acumen of Triple H, second to none, as Daniel Bryan is about to find out once again.
No!
Bryan caught him! Daniel Bryan with an opening! Bryan has an opportunity! Daniel Bryan misses wildly! Triple H, though! Bryan lands on his feet, backs into the corner. Knee!
There it is!
Where? The cover! Hook to the leg! He did it!
Wow!
Of course, Triple H and Stephanie have been a part of WWE for a very long time. They've seen a lot of flash in the This is the main event of WrestleMania 30 for the richest prize in the business. Randy Orton defends his WWE World Heavyweight Championship in a triple threat match against the Royal Rumble winner Batista and the leader of the Yes Movement, Daniel Bryan.
Everyone enters with determination to succeed in the main event of this historic 30th WrestleMania. But Daniel Bryan enters with the Yes Movement on his back and a shoulder attack by Triple H in the first match of the show.
Well, this is Triple H's last line of defense. Daniel Bryan somehow still standing after his first match and Triple H's attack. Now Daniel Bryan is going to wage battle against Triple H's two biggest soldiers. If Orton and Batista can work together, Bryan won't be a factor.
Back in the ring again.
Daniel Bryan may have defeated Triple H earlier tonight, but he's still a WrestleMania rookie compared to his opponents here tonight.
It's not even close, Cole. All Bryan's done at WrestleMania before tonight was lose a match in 18 seconds 2 years ago, then rely on Kane to get the job done last year. Orton and Batista have so much more big match experience.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Michael, Corey, the two of you mentioned Bryan going for broke.
Gotta wonder how this is gonna end, Byron.
Whatever happens, it's not going to be good. I can tell you that.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Drop kick. The Viper is reeling right now, and it's quite possible Batista or Bryan can swoop in and take his title.
Calm down, Cole. Remember that an RKO out of nowhere can turn this around real quick for Orton.
Orton enters WrestleMania as WWE World Heavyweight Champion, but I have to wonder if he's still got the killer instinct of the Apex Predator. He's been hiding behind the Authority an awful lot lately.
Oh, please.
Going for it all here.
Oh, from the top. Oh, and he connects.
There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up. The yes lock's applied. Orton might tap out.
Oh, look who's back. Triple H, Stephanie.
The Authority just wants to have a bird's eye view of what's going on.
No, more than that, Corey.
Triple H just ripped the referee out of the ring. I believe Daniel Bryan could have won the championship right there.
Clearly, Triple H is still bitter over losing to Daniel Bryan earlier on tonight.
Yeah, the reason Daniel Bryan has made it to this matchup. Meanwhile, is Daniel Bryan, oh, well, Batista with a mind buster.
Triple H now summoning a new official.
What the? Oh, come on.
I'm sure this referee's going to be fair.
It's all about what's best for business, gentlemen.
It's all about screwing over
And
Daniel
Batista,
Bryan.
we're going to put Bryan away with the Batista bomb. Here's the cover. And a kick out. A kick out.
Not quite.
The Authority obviously unhappy with the performance of this official.
It's just continued oppression by the Authority. Trying to control the narrative, control the match.
Who signs your paycheck, Saxton?
Yeah, but the bottom line is this. Daniel Bryan has had his back against the wall since the beginning of this night. He's been banged up, he's bruised, he's battered. Now he's got the Authority against him once again. Meanwhile, Batista to the post. And Daniel Bryan.
Bryan trying his best to fight this uphill battle.
Bryan's fired up. Look out. Bryan. Suicide dive down on the Authority.
Right now, it's Daniel Bryan against the world. Do whatever you got to do to survive.
Daniel Bryan battling, fighting everybody. Oh, and the... elbow drop with authority.
Orton seemingly out of this. I hope the yes movement's happy with this unjust turn of events.
O'Brien
Rolling up Batista. Shoulders are down. And just breaking things up is Randy Orton.
How close was Daniel Bryan?
As close as Daniel Bryan's ever going to get, because now the plan is coming together, and Bryan's going to end up on the short end of the stick.
And now the assault outside the ring by Randy Orton. Remember, triple threat rules, no countouts, no disqualifications. Anything goes as Bryan is whipped into the barricade. And Randy Orton now unleashing fury on Bryan.
Randy Orton seemingly in desperation mode, along with Batista doing whatever they can to suppress Daniel Bryan.
This is clearly about injuring Bryan, ending his career, and now Randy Orton with steel stairs in hand.
Yeah, this very well could end Bryan.
Oh my God, Bryan driven down again.
Daniel Bryan's fairy tale evening just came to a screeching halt.
Now look at this, Batista and Randy Orton game planning their next form of attack.
This is absolutely disgusting.
Oh, boy.
Oh, now right here in front of us, the announce table being ripped apart. You can only imagine what Batista and Orton have planned here.
Perhaps the final act to disable the dreams of Daniel Bryan.
Bryan can't even move. He's defenseless out here.
Bryan is giving it his all. So much heart, so much determination.
Oh my God, to the announce table now. Bryan went through hell in the first match tonight, and now a second match against Orton and Batista.
You don't think?
What the?
Oh, I do think. Batista wants to end Bryan's career right here.
Oh no.
Up goes Bryan.
Oh, Batista bombed to an RKO
My
right
God.
through our table.
My goodness.
Are you kidding me? Bryan's been broken in half.
Be careful what you ask for, Daniel Bryan, because you just might get it.
Absolute no concern for the health and well-being of Daniel Bryan.
And now the medical personnel bringing in a stretcher.
What a horrible sight.
Oh, what a horrible way for this night to end for Daniel Bryan, who fought so valiantly earlier on to beat Triple H, to get to this triple threat match for an opportunity at the championship, the main event at WrestleMania. And now
Batista just flattened Orton.
Yeah, Batista and Orton, who had an alliance moments ago, now turn this into a one-on-one match for the WWE title.
That's what they wanted. That's what Batista and Randy Orton wanted. They wanted Daniel Bryan out of the equation so they could compete for the championship.
Well, it's also what the Authority wanted as well. Triple H and Stephanie. They wanted Daniel Bryan out of here. Been a thorn in their side forever.
Batista once again in complete control. The Apex Predator being beaten down.
Meanwhile, medical personnel continue to work on Daniel Bryan as this match continues for the WWE Championship.
All right, now it's Batista who's in
Oh, again!
over the Viper.
Well, the Animal returned to WWE for one reason, to be the best.
And look at Orton fighting back, but again, driven back down to the floor.
Yeah, the Animal could be just moments away, Corey, from accomplishing that goal.
And Orton rolled back into the ring by the Animal, Batista. But Orton caught him. And now Randy Orton's got Batista where he wants him.
Batista took too much time, and he may pay for it.
Went for the DDT, and Batista launches Orton over the top rope. Meanwhile, Daniel Bryan's being stretchered back to the locker room area for medical treatment.
No.
Randy Orton off the apron, face first goes Batista. And there's Bryan being carted away.
Better bring that stretcher back here. We might need it for Batista.
Terrible, terrible way for this night to end for Daniel Bryan.
Bryan
But Daniel Bryan, what
Listen, I get the fighting spirit of Daniel Bryan, but Bryan's hurt.
What is Daniel Bryan doing?
Bryan's got more guts than brains, period.
Medical personnel try to get Daniel Bryan out of here, and now Orton has Bryan.
Now Randy Orton's going to make sure that Daniel Bryan heads back to the locker room on a stretcher after driving him into the steps. Goes down hard. Batista isn't looking good here, guys. The animal may fall short of his WrestleMania mission right here.
Well, if Batista loses here tonight, I don't think he'll be able to deal with it.
Whoa, he lets him out.
What a fool. He had him dead to rights.
We've seen this before.
Beautiful technique.
Submission time. Interesting decision here, Corey.
I don't know. I kind of like it. He clearly wants to inflict some more punishment. Randy better not lose focus on what matters, and that's winning this match.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it.
Oof, kick finds it.
He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
Oh, what a crossface.
He did it! He did it! The Miracle Kid! The Miracle Kid!
It's a miracle on Bourbon Street! Yes! Yes! Yes!
Here is your winner, Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan just overcame the authority.
Daniel Bryan just had the greatest performance in 30 years of WrestleMania. In one night, he defeated Triple H.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
Ooh, what impact.
What a strike. Right on the mark. Ooh!
This match in large is a proponent of WWE principal owner Stephanie McMahon. Byron, do you think Stephanie has ever had any good intentions for Daniel Bryan?
Well, she can attempt apologies for Kane's hellacious attacks all she wants, but Bryan has always seen through Stephanie McMahon. And to paraphrase Daniel's words, everyone knows Stephanie McMahon is full of doo-doo.
Bite your tongue, Saxton. Returning to Daniel's feelings on Stephanie McMahon, Saxton, you spoke like a true third grader. You can't go blaming Stephanie McMahon for Kane's actions. The demon's uncontrollable. You heard Stephanie a few weeks ago beg Kane to stop his attack on Daniel Bryan. What more can you ask for?
I mean, how about some order, Corey? How about some due respect for the WWE World Heavyweight Champion? How about discontinuing this vendetta she and her husband Triple H have for Daniel Bryan? That's what could be done. This week, Bryan said he's going to send the devil's favorite demon back home by any means necessary. Even if that means Daniel has to go down to hell with it.
You say that like it's a bad thing for Kane. Kane loves hell. When Daniel Bryan gets there, Kane's going to give him a...
I think this is the beginning of the end.
Combination. He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup.
What height. One more time. Why not? Here he goes. You realize, guys, these two used to be tag team champions together, and now they're tearing each other apart in an Extreme Rules match where anything goes.
We're beyond Dr. Shelby now, Cole. These two are only going to take their anger out on one another.
Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
Here it comes! Looking for! Michael brought up how in an Extreme Rules match, anything goes. That is something that really frightens me when Kane is involved. We may see the depths of his depravity.
Kane can do so much damage to you with just his bare hands. The last thing he needs now is permission to use weapons. This match might be like killing a cockroach with a flamethrower.
And you can't blame Daniel Bryan for this ire and for this fury. This is more than about the championship. Came in personal when he went after Daniel Bryan's wife, Brie.
This speaks to the power of the Big Red Machine. One right hand flattens Bryan.
Oh, my God, and Bryan
launched into the LED wall.
This is the kind of match that could take years off your career.
Daniel Bryan's been taking the devil's favorite demon back home to hell.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat. And out Oh, no.
Oh, my God. What the? Kane's got that cylinder.
Don't do this.
And Daniel Bryan luckily moved out of the way as Kane put it through the windshield.
That wouldn't have just taken Bryan's title. It might have taken his career.
And Kane again with a right hand knocking Bryan down.
The devil's favorite demon just overwhelming the champion.
Oh, and Kane put his hand through the windshield.
Bryan has got himself a temporary reprieve, and now Bryan is digging in the trunk.
And now it's Daniel Bryan looking for in the trunk of the car.
What is that?
The crowbar.
Oh, my God, a tire iron right off the face of Kane.
Kane is out.
Remember Extreme Rules. Anything goes. You win via pinfall or submission for the WWE World Heavyweight title.
Guys, Kane is barely moving.
And now the problem is you got to get back into the ring, right?
Good luck with
How
that.
does Daniel Bryan do this?
Hey, you're not going to drag a 300-plus pounder all the way back into the ring.
Especially when you're Daniel Bryan's size. I mean, he's got time. There are no countouts, but I mean, this is ridiculous. How do you drag this carcass into the ring?
Oh, look at this.
I'll tell you how, Michael Cole, you get very creative.
This could actually work.
You don't think. Kane's coming too. Kane's coming too.
Bryan's ready for him.
Again with the tire iron. Daniel Bryan getting extreme on Kane.
Bryan tried to ensure there was absolutely no movement from Kane. And I think Bryan's he's gonna drive this thing.
Does he know how?
He's got to figure it out.
Figure it out right now. He's got Kane out cold on the forklift, lifting it up. Daniel Bryan, what an ingenious way to get Kane back to the arena.
They would keep saying anything goes, including driving forklifts. Bryan's headed back to
This is
ringside.
incredible. I've never seen anything like this. Never, ever. Can you believe this, guys?
Believe it. It's happening.
Kane is out. Cold.
Raising the forklift.
Hey, pretty good for his first time.
He's going to dump Kane in the ring. He's actually going to dump Kane into the ring.
Hit it.
And Kane's still out.
Where the hell's Bryan going?
I don't know about this.
No way. Daniel Bryan to the top of the forklift. Kane's all the way across the ring.
You don't need to do this, Bryan.
Are you kidding me? No way. Get out, Daniel. Get down.
Yes way.
Go! Bryan with a headbutt on the top of the forklift.
And the big guy is feeling awfully good about himself right now.
Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
she wrote. You gotta believe this one's over. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Looking at it here.
Harsh impact.
Daniel retains the championship. He slays the demon.
Here is your winner, Daniel Bryan.
What an effort by Daniel Bryan. Talk about never say die. Can you believe it?
I don't have to believe it. I saw it. The Demon Kane took Daniel Bryan on the tour through hell he promised, but Daniel Bryan managed to survive.
It goes without saying that Shane is fighting an uphill battle right now, but Shane McMahon doesn't care.
You got to remember all the vitriol and contempt that Shane McMahon has had for months for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Well, Shane's understandably concerned about Daniel Bryan in his first match back in the ring, but Shane needs to be thinking about his own well-being.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Goes down hard.
Nailed it.
Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
Oh, God, that hurt.
Back in the ring now.
Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex. Boom, what impact. What a stomp.
Good grief.
It'll destroy your face.
Tonight is a culmination of pent-up emotion. And since SummerSlam, Daniel Bryan, Shane McMahon, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn have been at odds for months. Not only the two sides, but we've also seen Bryan angry at Shane and Zayn fight with Owens.
It's been crazy, Michael. Owens has hated Shane since the commissioner screwed him out of the United States title. Owens joined forces with former rival Zayn after Sami saved KO at Hell in a Cell. And we're finally seeing Bryan and Shane working together after constant disagreements. If KO and Zayn win and go back to SmackDown Live, this will get even uglier.
Headlock. Oh, and cheap shot right above the eye.
Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Everyone's raving about Daniel Bryan's return tonight, but can we also take some time? Not now. Not now. No.
That's a combination. Bam!
And now Shane is really fired up.
Shane. You guys brought up that KO Mania 3 almost didn't happen, but you neglected to mention that Owens had a match with Sami Zayn already set for WrestleMania. Shane McMahon made the match, and then they attacked him afterwards.
And all's well that ends well. Now Owens has a match even bigger than his ladder match at KO Mania 1. Ooh, nasty impact.
That could do it.
Let's look at this one more time, Cole.
Shane McMahon with the cover.
Oh, and breaking things up is Kevin Owens.
Right across the injured abdomen.
Owens and Zayn fighting for their livelihood, fighting for their careers.
There's a tag. Owens now legal.
KO looking to go up to the top rope.
This will be such poetic justice.
Oh!
Frog splash! Cover on Shane!
No!
And breaking things up is Daniel Bryan.
Desperation on both sides here.
Well, Daniel Bryan was out of here. He left on a stretcher.
Well, he did, but he's now back. And Owens and Zayn are beside themselves.
Owens and Zayn thought it was a foregone conclusion.
Oh, no! Went for the cannonball. Shane moved out of the way. Bryan's back up on the apron. Irish whip. No, he reverses it. Oh, and what a right hand. Fighting back, trying to make a tag. Meanwhile, from behind, he's got looking for a sleeper hold here.
Daniel Bryan wants the tag.
Almost, but not quite. And Shane now creates separation. Could this be his moment?
Shane absolutely desperate. Needs to make this tag and needs to make it now.
Can he get there? Can he make the tag to Daniel Bryan? If he does, this place will explode.
Shane crawling with everything he's got, trying to inch himself closer to Daniel Bryan.
Almost there. Almost there.
Yes.
Tag made.
Here we go.
And here comes Daniel Bryan. His return to WWE in-ring competition. And Bryan unloading with the right hands. And look at Bryan go.
Knocks him off the apron. Daniel Bryan is on fire right now.
Bryan attacking with a fury.
A moment we never thought we'd see. Vintage Bryan as he lands on his feet.
Full speed ahead.
Bryan, down he goes. Bryan fired up. Oh, wow. Baseball slide takes him out.
Daniel Bryan from the apron.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. He's going for it all.
Enziguri. Oh my God, what a forearm!
Jaw. Shane O'Mac is trying to establish who's boss out there.
And he's heading back in.
Clothesline!
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Daniel Bryan came down hard. You got to wonder if the injuries are coming into play.
Bryan's just right. Uh-oh, from behind.
Oh, Daniel Bryan, though.
Rolls him off.
And now what does Bryan do? Turns his attention back to the corner. Ooh, the running drop kick. And the other one on the other side. And Daniel Bryan looks like the Daniel Bryan of old.
Like he hasn't missed a step.
Bryan controlling the entire tempo of this match by himself.
This is incredible. What a moment. Look at this.
Ooh, what impact.
Oh, and he connects.
There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Looks like he's awakened from his coma. He's on a ramp.
And the slam. Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's looking at it.
Gonna leave a mark permanently.
Looking for the win.
Harsh impact.
He's got it. Let's see it once more.
Yeah, this match is all but over. Oh boy, all of SmackDown Live may be preparing to celebrate. Oh, it's locked in, the crossface.
Do you believe in miracles on Bourbon Street?
What a comeback story for Daniel Bryan.
Here are your winners, Shane McMahon.
Guys, this is a dream match right here. Daniel Bryan is taking on indie wrestling superstar Bryan Danielson.
It's going to be a nightmare for that Danielson nerd when Daniel destroys this internet darling.
These guys have eerily similar styles, so I look forward to seeing how they match up.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Elbow drop.
Right to the heart.
A win here tonight would be monumental for Bryan Danielson. Beating a main eventer like Daniel Bryan could spring this newcomer into the title picture.
Wow, that's a hot take there, Saxton. Of course, any guy who can beat Daniel Bryan rises in the power rankings. The only question is, what title Bryan Danielson would contend for?
Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
The two of you brought up the extremely unlikely scenario of Bryan Danielson winning and trying for a title. Win or lose, Danielson needs the help of a veteran. Maybe he could team with his opponent tonight and try the tag team ranks. He might have it.
Such vicious strikes.
These two guys...
Oh no, we know what this is.
Oh, nasty impact.
He goes for the cover. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
Wow, what's it going to take?
From behind. This might be
Shoulders down.
for the win.
Corey, you mentioned the similarities of Danielson's repertoire to Daniel Bryan's. Danielson's running drop kicks are faster, but I don't think he has anything that can match Daniel Bryan's running knee.
Yep, Danielson is pretty much just an indie internet darling. That's it. Splashy fast moves that don't mean anything. Now Daniel Bryan's moves will keep you...
This could end it in a hurry.
There it is, it's locked in.
Smart maneuver.
I'm a fan of this Bryan Danielson kid, but he's at a severe disadvantage tonight. Daniel Bryan's a 19-year veteran, while Bryan Danielson has only been at this for 4 years.
I agree, Corey, but Danielson is a fast learner and has already wrestled in Japan and has honored some of America's top independent promotions.
This match has been 100 miles per hour since the opening bell.
Shoulders down, roll up.
Kicks out on the pinfall attempt. Woo. The two of you discussed Danielson's inexperience tonight. Have you seen his velocity in heat matches? His competition isn't exactly main event caliber.
I hate to agree with you, but Danielson's only faced a few WWE competitors. Guys like Jamie Noble and Rico are talented, sure, but they're not exactly on the level of a Triple H or a Randy Orton.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Just striking at will. Oh, the yes lock is cinched in.
Here's he get
Nailed it.
Michael, you seem to harbor an extreme dislike for Bryan Danielson. Why do you hate the kid so much?
Saxton, he's a nerd. This Danielson guy can't get a girlfriend.
Daniel Bryan overcomes his past.
Turning back the hands of time.
Here is your winner, Daniel